Markdown is a markup language that changes a few special characters into formatted HTML code. If you're doing a lot of typing on web applications with Markdown support, your hands never leave the keyboard for most of the standard formatting you'll be doing to a document. You'll find Markdown support in many applications, including discussion platforms like Discourse and Dischord. You'll also find it in Slack, Kanban boards like Trello, GitHub text files, Apple developer documentation, and WordPress posts and pages. There are even writing applications such as Ulysses, BB Edit, and Bear. Let's look at 10 of the most helpful Markdown tags for your formatting needs if you are using Markdown. Number 1, headings. You want to put headings on your work, and that uses the pound or hash mark character followed by a space at the beginning of a line of text until the next return character. For example, the first line of this text has a heading tag changing the first line to a heading. Number 2, headings 2. If you have subheadings, a double hash, and a space at the beginning of the line will give a heading 2. Number 3, italics. For italics, you can use either an asterisk or an underscore character. Surround the text you want to be italic with the characters, and it will be formatted as italic. Number 4, bold. Bold works the same as italics, but you use 2 underscores or asterisks instead of 1. Number 5, block quotes. Block quotes use a greater than symbol at the beginning of a line. Like headings, it will remain in block quote until the next return character, usually the end of a paragraph. If you have a second paragraph, add the tag before it. Some applications like Discourse will have automatic tagging if you highlight some text and click a button. So look out for those features in your application. Number 6, bullet lists. Bullet lists are for using bullet points. You can use asterisks or minus signs followed by a space to identify a bullet list item. The line after a bullet list will remain indented to the bullet list indentations. Use another return to remove the indent. 3 spaces before the bullet tag will make a sub-bullet. Number 7, ordered lists. Ordered lists start with a number followed by either a period or end parentheses character, then a space. Some Markdown versions, such as Apple's and Discourse's, will order themselves on that first number. Any number after that will increment by 1, no matter what you enter as a number. So watch for this behavior in your application. Number 8, links. If you want to add links to your document, you can do that with square and round brackets. If you want to display the link, use empty brackets, followed by the link in parentheses. If you have a specific link text, place the text inside the brackets. There are often automatic features for this. If you copy and paste a link from somewhere, many applications will set up the tag for you. Number 9, images. Images work the same as links. The difference is the exclamation mark before the square brackets. For accessibility, include a description of the image inside the brackets. Some versions of Markdown can also put size information inside these brackets. You can also place a title after the URL for the image when you hover over the image. The mouse cursor will give a short description. Here too, you may have automatic features in your application. Some will use drag and drop to add images, saving you some typing. Number 10, code blocks. Code blocks use a monospaced font and ignore tags. Put 3 backticks on a line before your text, then 3 backticks on the line after your text. While most often used for code, since they are a monospaced font, poets often use code blocks to keep the indentation on poems correct. That's the 10 most helpful Markdown tags. In combination, they can handle most of your formatting needs without your fingers ever leaving your keyboard. There's a lot more to Markdown, especially if you're an Apple developer. I discuss the other uses and extended links of tags for Apple developers in my LinkedIn Learning courses, iOS Development Tips Weekly, and Learning Swift Playgrounds Application Development in the LinkedIn Learning Library. If you are a developer for iOS or macOS, I have links to these videos in the description below.